crazy is that we got HOI Detroit in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We building out here, man. Pretty soon, we're going to have HOI Alaska. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be having HOI all over the planet, man. That's right, 50 states deep, man. 50 states deep, man. You know what? Right now, we're going to have a riot, man. Let's do it.
The music. Play selector.
Shout out to my man Chief Ethan, man, with the pull-up boys, man.
Go.
If you a pull-up boy, make some noise.
Go.
What's your name of your God? Who is your power?
Yahweh's the power.
Who is your power?
Yahweh's the power.
Who is your power?
Yahweh.
Alright, Yahweh. Hey, Yahweh. From the Bible shop, rock around the all those that meet the law. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah. Sing, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah. The all those that meet the law. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. That's us, boy. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah is the only one that I trust, boy. House of Israel, pull up, boys. Pulling up and we camped up. Pulling up and we amped up. Pulling up and we amped up. We ain't got no colors on, no uniform, but we camped up. Ready to bring that word out for you lost sheep and you heathen. Patiently waiting for the day when you eating might stop breathing. We ain't gotta lift one finger. The Most High will get even. Even for your violence and your faithfulness against Jacob. You put his family in captivity. Now your ass wanna make up. It ain't gonna be no handshaking, no politicking. Your race bacon on the back door. The Most High said don't eat pork. No other kingdom inside the kingdom, we back in it like a parachute. Angels coming like a parachute. What you need, they wanna do. Isaiah 14 to come to pass. You can bow down to the real Jew. Your host me, we gon' curse you. You curse us, he gon' curse you. Yahweh. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah. The oil and keep the law. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah. Sing.
Yahweh.
Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah. The oil knows to keep the law. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah.
This is HOI, the House of Israel, live performance for HOI Detroit, groundbreaking celebration. So I'm guessing they celebrating establishing a camp out there in Detroit or whatnot. But you heard in the beginning, he was talking about having a HOI in all 50 states, including Alaska, when it's not about, expanding your camp. It's about expanding the gospel. Because what did the Lord say? The Lord said that, this gospel shall be preached to the four corners of the earth for a witness. Then shall the end come. So you should be in the spirit of wanting the end to come to this current rulership, this wicked world oppression. That's what you should be wanting, not just expanding your camp. You should be wanting the word to expand. This is Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So you should want this word to go forth. It's not about your damn organization, spreading and getting camps, because at the end of the day, and I think it's because these guys are about money, and clearly they don't have the spirit of prophecy on them. It ain't about prophesying and saying things to come. They and this is the same group that got all this land in Georgia that they gonna have to, clear. It ain't like this is land that's ready for building. They gonna have to clear out trees, get some electrical work, some wires. It's gonna take a lot of work and a lot of labor and a lot of resources. But this is the same organization that's trying to build, in a sinking Babylon. And I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because when I first came into the faith, I was very close to joining this organization because I was looking for the men in Great Millstone, but they had just removed themselves from, the Spirit had them stop coming downtown, and these guys, HOI Atlanta was downtown. And I didn't really know too much of the difference between the camps. But after, kicking it with these guys for a little bit, I already knew that the Spirit of the Lord wasn't on them. I asked them about the Sabbath. One of the guys had to ask another one of the guys, when is the Sabbath? He was like, when is it again? Is it every Friday to every Saturday? Or every Saturday, every Sunday, whatever it is they teach. And man, I knew that wasn't it. I knew this wasn't the organization. Then when I came out one time and then I came back out a couple weeks, they wasn't out because it was the weather wasn't nice. And I knew the only reason they didn't come out because the weather wasn't nice. And I knew that this wasn't the organization for me. I knew this wasn't, the Spirit of the Lord, man. I knew the Spirit of the Lord wasn't with these guys. All right, so I just want to get a couple precepts and I'm going to go ahead and close out. Because I normally don't do, videos getting on these other guys and rebuking them. But I think it's about that time, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 8. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contamineth the rod of my son as every tree. And we know that the blessing of the so-called white man, Esau Edom, is the sword, man. And this sword is sharpened now. At any day now, this thing is about to go there. All right? And this ain't the time to be out here making mirth, man. In the NLT version, verse 10, it says, we'll start at 9. A son of man, get a people this message from the Lord. A sword is being sharpened and polished. This is a message from the Lord, man. It is sharpened for terrible slaughter and polished to flash like lightning. Now will you laugh? Those far stronger than you have fallen beneath its power. That's right, man. And it tells you in Isaiah 10 that the rod of the Assyria was the rod of the Lord's indignation, man. So the modern day Assyrian, Esau Edom, is going to be the rod of the Lord's indignation. And it's about to come upon the house of Israel, man. The scripture says, 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. It's going to start with you guys, man. House of Israel, the house of the Most High. Judgment going to start with organizations like this, man. That ain't warning and preparing Israel for the mark of the beast, for the hour of temptation. That's not prophesying destruction, prophesying famine, plagues, pestilence. That's out here making mirth and making celebration and trying to build in Babylon. And you know what I'm saying? This place is done, man. And these niggas up here trying to build and trying to prosper here, man. Nigga, we ain't got that much time here, man. We don't have much time here. Esau making this move because he know the time is short. You damn Israelites supposed to know the time is short. Let's get Ecclesiastes chapter 3, and I'm going to end it. Well, I got one more I want to get. I'm going to get the book of St. Luke chapter 5. Let's get this parable spoken by the Lord, chapter 36. Salakia, chapter 5, Luke chapter 5, verse 36. And he spake also a parable unto them. No man putteth a piece of a new garment upon an old, if otherwise, then both the new maketh a rent, and the piece that was taken out of the new agreeth not with the old. And no man putteth new wine into old bottles, else the new wine will burst the bottles and be spilled, and the bottles shall perish. But new wine must be put into new bottles, and both are preserved. No man also having drunk old wine straightway desireth new, for he saith the old is better. And let's read the NLT. Then Yahweh, verse 36, Luke 5 and 36. Then Yahushua gave them this illustration. No one tears a piece of a cloth from a new garment and uses it to patch an old garment, for then the new garment would be ruined, and the new patch wouldn't even match the old garment. And no one puts new wine into old wineskins, for the new wine would burst the wineskins, spilling the wine and ruining the skins. New wine must be stored in new wineskins. But no one who drinks the old wine seems to want the new wine. The old is just fine, they say. Now, the reason I bring that out, because these niggas is up here doing all this rapping shit. You know, this is old worldly shit, man. You know? Now we still, you know, brothers still like to listen to, you know, might listen to rap and shit, but as far as all that rapping and shit, man, like, no, man, because what you found with a lot of these camps, these Israelite camps like HOI, Sakari, a lot of these guys are rappers, man. You know? They pretty much like Christian rappers, man. You know what I'm saying? They rap on these beats with the hard bass. It sounds just like some worldly shit, man. Now, again, it ain't nothing wrong with rapping. It's not, you know, but that shit brings a spirit of complacency, man. When you do all that rapping shit, man, that shit brings about a spirit of being complacent in your captivity, man. Just look at them.
In the war with the devil, you're calling the devil, and you on the side of the devil. Boy, you better keep loyal, get yourself ready for the race war. Yahweh Shah playing baseball, your Edomites got 3 strikes. You don't understand prophecy, cause you too busy playing Fortnite.
No, Negro, you don't understand prophecy. Let me get the background. I want to see the people, man. Look at this.
Same whips, you your niggas still can't say shit. War coming, better be quick. Stack up on your guns, stack up on your gun, your food on your guns. Yahweh Shah, when the enemies all die. Send a prayer through the Wi-Fi, let it radiate through the sky.
So again, man, these, you know, don't be bringing this worldly shit into the Lord's house, man. The Lord ain't with these rapping ass Israelites. Even though you rapping about the Lord and rapping about putting Esau in captivity and all that, that's cool and all, but you know, the people that follow, a lot of this type of shit bring the wrong spirits into the congregation. A lot of the people that follow y'all is because of these type of gimmicks, because y'all rapping, because y'all promote marriage, because y'all don't prophesy the destruction of Babylon the Great. You know, y'all giving people a comfort place and this ain't, y'all not keeping this thing holy, you know, and separate, man. You know, this calling, the Lord called you into this thing to be holy and separate, man. You ain't supposed to be mixing the world with this doctrine, with this gospel, man. Keep that rapping shit in the world, man. This ain't nothing to play with like that. This ain't nothing to play with at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end it here. In Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. We're in a time of Babylon being broken down and a time where you should be getting built up in the spirit. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. All right, we in the house of mourning. This is a time to be mourning, okay? You know, we should be in the spirit of preparing our minds, preparing ourselves, preparing our houses for this time, man. You know, it tells you it's gonna be a time of trouble as never been on the earth before. This is a time of Jacob's trouble. It's gonna get so bad with Daniel 12:1, where the archangel gonna have to step in. We gonna need divine intervention because it's gonna get so bad out here, man. And you think these people talking about famine? Come on, man. You know they ain't prophesying of famine. They ain't talking about famine. And I don't know for sure, but I just don't believe that they speaking about prophecy like that. I don't believe they speaking about the warning about the martial law, the troops, the Gurga troops, the UN troops, the famine, the mark of the beast being the chip. You know, the vax being casted outcast in society. I can't see these guys warning their congregation of these things.
Shalom, sisters.
Everybody got on, you know. But anyway, man.
Can't you flip with the bird? You a bird!
They're having too much fun, man. Ecclesiastes 3 and 4, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. It's a time to dance. And we're going to have all the time to laugh and dance and rejoice in the kingdom. But right now we have work to do. You know what I'm saying? And again, you can it's okay to to chill and kick back and do these type of things. But the issue is when you putting this stuff on YouTube, man. This was put up a day ago. It got 1,500 views by a man that has 18,000 subscribers, man. Look, the first comment you see right here is "Wish I was there." Who is this? Some Jake that wish he was there to party and you know what I'm saying? Pull up boys for life, big facts. So I guess the guy performing, I guess he blind, which that's pretty cool. He blind and but that rapping thing that don't bring the right vibes, man. That this doesn't show the seriousness of what we're a part of and the serious of this ministry and this gospel. Y'all do that. Keep that shit in, with those who know. Don't put that out there for all these sheep out here to see this and think that this is what this thing is about. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, giving all praises, honor, glory, and reverence to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem, Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. B'Hashem means in the name of. Yahweh Shai is his only begotten Son, the Savior of the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect. The Lord is coming back for the elect. That's another thing HOI don't teach. They don't teach about the elect. All they talk about is building up the nation. All right, that's not in the scriptures, man. The Lord is dealing with, the Most High is dealing with a remnant of the house of Israel. All right, he's sending his son back to deliver that remnant, and he's going to do away with the rest and start over with the remnant. Same thing with Adam. I mean, not Adam, but Noah. He flooded the earth and started over with that small amount. Noah, his sons, their wives, and Noah's wife. That was it. 8 souls. All right. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, mercy, grace. All right. And salutations to the believers out there, you hopeful elect. May the Lord be with you and increase you in these days. Shalom.